Hi, I'm Matt from E-Pipe Mods and the Mistbusters. Got a nice little steampunk tube mod here. Picked this up from a guy that handcrafts these. Beautiful work here. Vaping on some Allison Vape Blend Quiet Morning. I love this stuff. But anyway, enough plugs. Figured I'd just give a shout out to those guys because those guys are cool. Today I want to tell you about our newest product called the VapeSafe2 Lite. That's the VapeSafe Lite right there, and you can see it's blue, and the old one was green. Show them that, Brian. Okay, so what is the difference between the blue VapeSafe Lite and the green VapeSafe? Okay, well, the green VapeSafe, we're going to call that one the HD now, because it's for heavy duty use. The blue one is the VapeSafe Lite because it's not rated to take quite as much current as the green one. Now what that means is essentially if you're going to be using it on a high voltage device or a variable voltage device, or dual coil, triple coil, all that silliness, then you're probably going to want to use the VapeSafe HD, the green one. Now the green one has a much higher, it's actually not even that much higher, but in terms, it's got a higher current rating so it can handle high wattage devices, high voltage devices. Now, the VapeSafe Lite will work with variable voltage devices, but prolonged use it may last shorter, let's say, than the VapeSafe HD. If you wanted to hardwire a VapeSafe into your mods like we do here at E-Pipe Mods, we use the HD, so that way if people are using an ego booster or whatever on their pipe, it's going to last longer, it's going to perform better for a longer period of time. Just put the VapeSafe Lite inside this tube mod here. In order to do that, in order to install it in your mod, simply put it doesn't really matter which side it goes on, but I always put mine on the negative post of the battery, and insert the battery into the mod. Put your cap on as normal. This is the same size as the VapeSafe HD. It's not any shallower or anything like that, so anything the original VapeSafe would fit in, this one's going to fit in as well, and conversely, if it didn't fit before, it's still not going to fit. But they do fit most any mod. So what this does is, if you're not familiar with the VapeSafe will sense a short. Typically shorts happen in the connection here. So if for some reason the center metal piece in your connector or on your atomizer were to touch the outer bit of metal in the mod or on the atomizer, that causes a short circuit. And if the button is depressed in a short circuit situation, it causes the battery to overheat very quickly. If the battery is continue to press down, the battery can actually end up venting hot gases. In a mod like this, or some fully enclosed metal tube mods, it actually can blow the mod to pieces because it's the gases are expanding in a confined space. There's nowhere to release, so it's going to pressurize and pop like a balloon. We don't want that to happen to anybody. You've probably heard about mods blowing up in people's faces or in people's pockets, batteries venting. So we came out with the VapeSafe. So if it does short, the VapeSafe senses the short, shuts down the battery, and until you fix the short, whether it be in the mod connector or the addy, usually all you have to do is just replace the addy or the cartomizer. Just screw a new one on there, and it will automatically, you don't have to take it out or mess with it or anything like that. You just change your cartomizer or atomizer out, press the button, and it should work fine. Now over time, the VapeSafe is going to wear out. It's not a permanent thing. It's a piece of electronics and it is going to wear out. The more shorts you put through a VapeSafe, the less and less it degrades until it becomes an open circuit. a permanently open circuit, so current won't go through it. So if you do press the button on your mod and it's not firing, the first thing you're going to want to do is stop pressing the button and replace your atomizer. If you continue to press the button just over and over again, you can actually kill the VapeSafe, which is good because the mod's not blowing up in your face. But you know, quickest way to solve the issue is probably just to change your cartomizer or atomizer. For all of you out there that are using RBAs, the VapeSafe is a great thing for people that like to do RBAs. It's very easy to short or ground an RBA in the wrong way. RBA being rebuildable atomizer, if you're not familiar with that term. They're just, if you don't use the right wire, if you don't tuck your wires properly, you can have one sticking out that can ground and short the whole thing, and potentially make a mess of your mod. So anyway, that's the VapeSafe Lite and the VapeSafe HD. The VapeSafe Lite is going to retail for around $10 versus the VapeSafe HD, which retails at about $15. The VapeSafe Lite, the technology in the VapeSafe Lite is a lot cheaper for us, so we're passing on the savings to you. And hopefully you like it, hopefully you'll use it, and save your face from, you know, bad things happening. Because accidents do happen. One last thing, guys, check out the VapeSafe.com. They have a list there of vendors and retailers worldwide that carry the VapeSafe, so you can find a vendor that carries it near you. And it also has an FAQ and a actual spec sheet for both the VapeSafe HD and the VapeSafe Lite. So you guys that like to geek out over things, you can go over there, get the charts, find out how much the amperage rating is, the hold current, and all that jazz. Anyway, the VapeSafe.com, check it out, and we'll catch you next time.